It's been 20 years since the military coup in Turkey that nearly saw the downfall of Sultan Erdogan. In the year 2036, their forces had occupied large amounts of northeast Greece. The Emperor of Greece, Thomas the Great, during this time had been building up an army. It composed of volunteers from Serbia, Hungary, Cyprus, and conscripts from Greece. It counted up around 20,000 troops, with the majority being Greek. While the Turkish forces were very well equipped, they were not nearly as determined or as trained as the professional kebab removers from the Greek army. Their army arrived in Thessaloniki, receiving food and supplies from the locals there. The Turks, who were just outside the limits of Thessaloniki, knew a Greek attack was imminent, and stationed themselves on a hill in front of a large river. Due to them being retarded, they did not realise the river was on the wrong side. They dug trenches at the side to protect their flanks from any Greek attacks. The Turks numbered around 200,000 soldiers. They possessed 5-metre-long spears that devastated the local town militias that only had 4-metre-long spears, but the Greek army had spears as long as 20 metres. They mostly comprised of 5-metre spear militia and goat riders, many of which were from Albania. At midday, the Greek army arrived in front of the hill. Thomas moved his army into position and prepared for battle. The battle began with Albanian goat cavalry charging the Serbian cataphracts on the flank. They were no match for them and quickly routed them from the field of battle. The Sultan, becoming frustrated, purged his army of officers and began to order it himself. He still held the hill, which was a significant tactical advantage. The Greek army was ordered to march towards the hill. A group of Cypriot cataphracts marched around the hill and crossed a shallow point in the river. The Turkish army began to fall back, seeing that 20-metre-long spears could stab them from the bottom of the hill. Although many tried to hold the hill, they were eventually killed by the superior Greeks. The Turkish forces backed down from the hill while being pursued by the Greek army. Many were cut down while trying to cross the river. As tired forces finally got to the other side of the river, they were met by Thomas and his Royal Praetorian cataphracts and were quickly trampled. After this, the Turks were met by a string of defeats, causing them to lose Constantinople and western Anatolia to the Greeks. Armenians and Kurds agreed to an alliance with the Greeks and split the Turkish Sultanate between them, causing the fall of the Turks. The Turkish people were all sent back to Mongolia, where they would remain forever.